Adam Carson Lay, the son of John and Ashley Lay of the Midway community, is the senior class president and valedictorian of the class of 2014 with a grade point average of 5.3. He will be attending North Carolina State University in the fall, where he will major in aerospace engineering.
Hello, and good morning to all the family, friends, and faculty that have gathered here today to celebrate this occasion. My name is Adam Carson Lay, and I'm the class president and valedictorian of the class of 2014. I would first like to say congratulations to my fellow classmates. We have worked, we have waited, and now we have finally made it to this culminating point, graduation day. To everyone in attendance, all those who have shaped us, I mean it when I say we cannot thank you enough. Seniors, if you could all please give your loved ones a round of applause for supporting you along your high school journey. Today, class of 2014, I stand before you with 4 challenges. The first being, don't forget the memories you shared with one another. You see, these memories will stay with you long into the future, especially when your children are looking through your yearbook and ask why it was important that you tape letters to your chest and yell cheers of support for a friend in a barn. With every memory, there's usually a lesson that can be learned. Don't forget those valuable lessons. You may not remember how to solve for x in an elaborate mathematical equation, but you will remember the teacher's efforts in staying after school to help you understand that equation. Most importantly, don't forget the friends you made. We may not remember every little detail about our friends in the future, but we will remember the way they made us feel. We will remember the locker room chants and traditions that ensured our victories on and off the field. We will remember the water balloon fights and powder puff games between the classes. We will remember the bonfire gatherings and deep conversations gazing at the stars on Saturday nights. We are forever bound by these memories, the ones we have made with our closest friends. But we are all here today looking at what lies ahead. It is time we talk about the future. It will be no surprise when I tell you, though, I don't know much about the future. So in order to compensate for this inability to predict the future, I have decided to pull a few general lessons from both mine and Miss Lori Redmond's favorite movie, Forrest Gump. For those of you who aren't familiar, Forrest Gump is the story of a boy who has to overcome many challenges, like a, quote, spine as crooked as a politician. Forrest's mother, Mrs. Gump, has to have metal braces placed on young Forrest's legs to straighten out his back. And unfortunately, Forrest is bullied by his peers for his magic shoes. However, one day, when running from his pursuers, he breaks free from the metal braces. He eventually goes on to become an All-American running back, Medal of Honor recipient, ping pong world champion, and Shrimden Business CEO. Fellow classmates, there will be times when you have problems, like metal braces placed on your legs. Break free from these braces in order to keep moving forward. The obstacles you will face in this life, or that you may have already faced, should not stop you from reaching your goals. Several of our fellow classmates have already chosen to achieve rather than to quit when faced with such obstacles. Life will be hard at times, and it will seem like there are difficulties at every step. But my second challenge is that you overcome these hardships in order to pursue a better future for yourselves and your families. Shed those braces that life may place on you, and take on each obstacle with a positive attitude and a winning spirit. When Forrest graduates from college, he enlists in the Army, but is immediately yelled at by the drill sergeant while heading to boot camp. No one offers him a seat, except one man, Bubba. Forrest was feeling lost and alone, and Bubba offered him a seat. This was the start of a true friendship. The two were later shipped off to Vietnam, In the same company. Together they experience monsoons, swamp up to the neck in a Viet Cong assault. During one assault, Bubba gets lost in the chaos of battle and Forrest makes it to a safe clearing. When Forrest realizes Bubba is not out yet, he charges back into the heavy fire 5 times to save his friend. Seniors, there will be times when you feel like you are battling the Viet Cong, and you will need a friend like Forrest. My third challenge is that you find that friend in the future. That person who will save you that seat on the bus, or who will risk everything to come back and get you. You may have already found him or her, and if you have, keep him or her close. But I also encourage each of you to enter the next phase of your lives with an open mind and an open heart, and never miss an opportunity to make a new friend. Later in Forrest's life, Forrest buys a shrimping boat. On his first few days out, he hardly catches anything. He doesn't know where the proper shrimping spot is, he doesn't have a crew, and he only has one net. This does not discourage Forrest. He keeps on his seemingly hopeless endeavor. Then one of his friends from the war, Lieutenant Dan, shows up on the dock. Forrest, in a fit of excitement, jumps off his boat to swim up and greet his old friend. The boat, still moving, ends up demolishing the dock adjacent to where the two friends are greeting one another. The fourth challenge is simple. Show your passion for life. Get excited about it, and do not let anyone prevent you from pursuing that passion. Sometimes you will have to jump in head first to achieve your goal, because if you try to wade in, the chance to get the degree or job you hoped for will have already passed by. Whatever you choose to pursue, embrace it, love it, live it, and don't be afraid to jump off the boat, even if the boat is still moving. Near the end of the movie, Forrest rushes home to be with his mother. She's in poor health, and it is evident she will soon pass. Forrest asks his mama one final question. "What's my destiny, Mama?" She responds, "You're going to have to figure that out for yourself." My last official act as senior class president and valedictorian of the class of 2014 is to challenge you to figure out your own destiny. I know that this is not going to be easy, but we are the class of 2014 and we can do it. As we continue our journey, remember, we shape our own destiny. Whether you want to be a collegiate swimmer at Kentucky, a football player at Navy, or a stay-at-home dad, the choice is your own. There will be more obstacles and challenges than you could ever imagine. But if you make close friends, friends that you can count on, and you pursue what you love, we can shape this new world. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for each and every one of us. Finally, in the words of Mrs. Gump, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Congratulations, class of 2014. Thank you.